Hey, yo, guys, what's good? What's happening and what's going on? So, I just came home from martial arts, and at my back door was this tube. I was like, what the heck? Who's sending me a poster? Has my address on it, because that's the first thing I always check, because, well, right now Canada Post is on strike, so they wouldn't be the ones screwing up. But other courier companies, like I've had Amazon deliveries for my neighbors across the street dropped off at my house. I've had Amazon deliveries for the guys to either left or right of me dropped off at my house. It doesn't say where it's from. It's just got my address, standard shipping. It's 0.94 pounds, dimensions 1 by 1 by 1. I can't show you the shipping label because it has my address on it. And then it says, it just got like a QR code. Don't scan random QR codes ever. Anyway, this showed up, okay? I already went ahead and opened it because I was like, what the heck? Inside of the tube was this bag. It was folded in half like this and tied off. I'm like, what the heck is this? So when I first saw the bag, I thought maybe it's a pool cue. Who knows? I didn't order anything. I haven't ordered anything in a while. I'm still waiting for my brother to get back to me to tell me what his kids want for Christmas and what they're getting them and what everybody else is getting them, so I know what to get them. So I haven't ordered shit yet. So I open up the bag, and inside the bag is this. It's a fishing pole. I don't know much about it because normally fishing poles on the shaft, they write on them like light, ultralight, heavy, medium, fast action, moderate action, slow action. This says nothing, but she's pretty wobbly, so I'm thinking it's like a medium to light rod, spinning rod, which is interesting. But the interesting part about this is, okay, last Thursday I get home from martial arts. This is 2 weeks in a row now. I just realized that. I get home from martial arts and there was another package at my door. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I'm like, did I order something from Amazon that I'm forgetting about? Like, normally you order from Amazon and you get like their packaging, right? Either the brown envelope with the smiley face on it or the white tearaway envelopes or a box. This is just a white standard packing, like ordering from Fast Tech or something like that, or Temu or Wish, you know? And last time I ordered from Wish was the last video I put up, the Amazon and Wish order video. I haven't ordered from them guys in forever. So I come in the house and bring the bag upstairs. I'm like, let's see, make sure it's for me. And it was addressed to my house because I wasn't sure. Maybe my neighbors ordered something and it got sent to me. But it had my name on it. It had my address. So I was like, all right, well, I guess this is mine, whatever the heck it is. I open it up. And the first thing, I already opened it, so this is not an unboxing video, was this box here. Now it's open because I can't remember how they packed it. Yeah, I have no idea how they packed it, so I can't close it. But it's this box here. And as soon as I looked on the side, I realized what it was. It's a reel, a fishing reel. It says on the side, 6.3 to 1 gear ratio, 8 kilogram max drag, then has line capacity and metric. I was like, what the heck is this now? So I open it up and inside is a white baitcaster. Now, this is the AW2000 by, I guess, Billings. I looked these up online to see where it came from, and they're being sold by Wish. They're being sold by Temu. They're being sold by AliExpress. They're being sold by Alibaba. Like, there's so many Asian companies that are selling this, so I can't even fathom where it came from. I know I wanted to try AliExpress. I mentioned it on a commenting on comments, but I never got around to it. Because I know with AliExpress, it's like back in the day when I used to order vape gear from Fast Tech and from Deal Extreme. You'd order it on like the 1st of January, let's say, and it would get shipped out and you'd have it in your hands by the 1st of March. It would take forever to go, which would explain if I ordered these, like, say, back in September or August, and they're showing up now, that would make sense. What doesn't make sense is this is clearly a bait caster, and this is clearly not a casting rod. Yes, you can put this on here and probably use it just fine, but it's not meant for that. And people say that it causes issues with casting. Now, coming back to this rod, normally on your spinning rods, the first hoop here is pretty big. This one is not. Even, like, I have an old broken rod in here that I use for spooling up new, like if I'm going to put a new line on a reel, I'll put a spinning and or a bait caster on here. This is an old spinning rod that broke. But if you look at the size of the first hoop here compared to the size of the first hoop on this one, it's almost double in size. So But this is an old Zebco spinning rod that I think it's a Zebco. I can't remember what brand it is. It doesn't even have a brand on it. But it was made in China, so that's why it broke. And I say that as I'm holding another made in China rod. These two don't pair together. I don't understand this. And then in that package that the reel came in, this is what's really confusing, is there was another item in there. And this item, I have no idea why it showed up. What the heck am I holding? It's scissors, but if you look, there's like a blade and it's hard for it to focus on it. Can I get a click to focus? Is that a thing? Is my phone able to do that? Probably not. This is like a comb. I guess for like, you can trim your mustache with it or something, but I already have a razor that does that. I don't understand what the purpose of this thing is. I find that weird that this showed up. It kind of reminds me of these scissors my aunt had during arts and crafts that would do like corrugated cuts in the paper, but this the pink comb here it's plastic. It's hard plastic, but it's still plastic. And there is a blade underneath it. The pink comb is literally just sitting on top of the blade. You can see how it's kind of slid in there. It could probably be just pulled right out. No, it's hot glue. It's glued on there. Yeah, it's glued. Never mind, it's glued on there. So I don't understand what the heck these are for. Definitely not used for cutting fishing line because you wouldn't need to comb it straight before you cut it. I don't know. And yeah, like it's good spring steel on them. I just don't know what the heck they're for and what this package is all about and why it came in. Now for this rod here, it's a spinning setup, so I might just put another one of the Dollarama reels on it and use it for an ultralight for like trout fishing or something, because they say you want to use an ultralight for trout. So I might just go ahead and do that and then muck around with that setup. I've always wanted an ultralight rod, but I wanted an ugly stick, not a whatever the heck brand. This doesn't even have a brand on it. I don't even know what the heck make this is. It looks pretty, like that's a beautiful handle, and it's just a brass cap on the end. Nothing written on there, nothing written on the handle, nothing written on the actual rod itself. It looks like it's a carbon fiber weave, but that could just, keep in mind, probably made in China, so it could be a fiberglass rod with some sort of a textured covering on it. I'm not seeing any seams though. Never had a carbon fiber rod before, I don't think. But it's really freaking light. Like I should be able to really whip things out there if it doesn't explode. But I don't know where it came from. Now this is the weird part. This is carbon fiber, but this shaft over here doesn't feel carbon fiber. And yes, it is a two-piece. If I can figure out how to break it apart again. There we go. It is a two-piece. It does come apart, obviously, because it came in that bag. I just don't know why this showed up. I don't understand it. And here's the thing. I go to martial arts. I leave the house at around 5:35, 5:40. We start at 6. We go to 7. We get let out at 7. Sometimes we kind of, sit around, talk about bullshit, especially on Thursdays because we're all going into the weekend. So by the time I get home from martial arts, it's around 7:30, 20 after 7, 7:30. And this was sitting at my door then. Now, when I've ordered from like Amazon, Wish, Temu, even Best Buy online, I've ordered from them in the past. That's how I got my Canon, the old point and shoot camera that broke. I can't remember the name of it because who cares? Every time I've ordered, it's always shown up at the house before I've gotten off work. So like I'll get home from work and there it is. There's the item at my door. Usually they deliver it around 1 to 2 to 3 o'clock at the latest. Both of these packages, the baitcaster, which doesn't feel very high quality, I'm not gonna lie, like you spin that and you can hear there's some grinding on the inside. I'm gonna tear it down. It doesn't look too hard. It's like the green one I have in there. You can just pull this off and then pull the spool out, and then inside of here, just throw a bunch of grease down there, a bunch of real oil, and then you just put it back together and then spin it up, and then it'll lubricate itself pretty good. You can also take off the handle if you needed to and get some gear oil in there. But if you put enough gear oil down that shaft that I showed you on the inside of here, it'll get into everything. I've done it to the Shimano. I've done it to the both Pissy Funds. I've even had to do it to my Shimano DC, clean it up to get it to spool right. But what I don't get is they delivered them between, well, I was about to say, where's my phone? I'll check the camera to see when, but I'm recording with it, so I can't. They've delivered between like 5:40 Ooh, 5:40 and 7:30. I've never seen a delivery company work those kind of hours. Now I don't know if they're pulling these kind of hours because Christmas is coming up, and like I mentioned before, Canada Post is currently on strike due to union agreements and all that fun stuff. So I don't know what is up. It didn't come by Canada Post. It looks like it came by Purolator. And I've never seen Purolator work past 5. So unless they're, like I said, they might be pulling some serious hours because of the holiday season and Canada Post being on strike. I don't know. But it's pretty crazy. Something else I wanted to show you guys was, you remember that microphone? I made this video about this microphone. I haven't charged this case since making that video. And it's still got 32 power in it. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't desync my other mic by doing what I had to do. I didn't know how to show you how much power was in it, so I had to pull the mic and put it back in. But it's got 32% power still in the case. I haven't charged this since I started using it. So that's pretty damn good, I do say. Getting all this time, like I filmed some doozies, like a 24-minute, was it 24 minute? Yeah, 24-minute commenting on comments today, you know. I got a couple of car drive videos in there where I took the truck and we went and did a drive and talk. I got a couple of, I got all sorts of videos, like 3 videos, sometimes 4 videos a week since I got this mic and made the video on it. And when the heck did that video? Sorry, you guys I got the camera sitting in front of my computer. Where is my footage folder? Because I store all my footage for later use in case I want to do something stupid like last week on Skivens. USB mic, that was on October 31st when this came in. October 31st. And we are currently November 21st. And I still haven't, I'm going to probably put it on a charge soon because it's got 32% power. But that's pretty dang good. Now, I know Krusty mentioned that he bought one too. And his has the part that you can put on the top of the mic, the windscreen. I did notice in the wind, these kind of suck. But I might have a solution for that in the future. But yeah, this was probably one of my best vlogging investments out there so far. Still haven't done a range test to see how far I can get away from the camera before it cuts out. Still haven't done a real good battery test, but I did record for an hour straight in the truck the one day, just bombing around town and doing stuff. And I never turned off the microphone once then, and it held out. So I'm willing to say the battery on is pretty good. Yeah. If you want to film with your phone and you want to have reliable audio, pretty good choice. And if Krusty tests his out and his sound great too, he should make a video. I'll point you guys over there and you can check that video out to see how they sound. Because maybe that's a better option because it comes with a little windsock. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I just figured I'd make a video about this because I'm really confused as to why this shit showed up with no return address. And the other reason why I opened it off camera was in case it was something that's not quite YouTube friendly. You know, people play pranks, send you some sort of phallic item in the mail, send you a glitter bomb. Like, this could have been a glitter bomb, just saying. And I opened it up outside for that reason, that if it was like a pressurized tube of glitter and it poop, you know, and blew glitter all over the place, that it would not have been all over my house. So I made sure to not use this in the house. I was like, yeah, this feels like a prank, you know. It's not hard to get people's addresses nowadays. It's not hard to dox them. So, but the big confusion was this and this in the same package. Like, what? And then this rod shows up. The rod is not even intended to work with this. I don't even think I have a rod for another baitcaster. Like, I got a couple of empty baitcasters in the garage. I got a Sue Galing. I got a Pissy Fun. I got a Rapala and now a Billings, whatever the heck Billings is. So I got all these friggin' different baitcasters that I don't really have a use for. So it's one of those, I'm going to put them in the spare parts drawer, the filing cabinet. And if one of the baitcasters fumbles or something, I can just load some line onto one of these and chuck it on, and then I'm good to go. I guess we'll have to wait till spring, and we're going to have to test this thing out to see if it's a potato or not. So that'll be a thing. This has got a click drag. That doesn't freaking work. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any ideas as to what the hell is going on, I did recently put in an order to Temu. I mentioned that I was looking for UV lights because I do want to make a UV curing station for when I spray paint my baits and then UV clear coat them using the UV flashlight. This thing, not very effective, takes friggin' forever. I went on Amazon, they had these lights, they wanted $46 per. I went on Temu, exact same lights, exact same brand. It was like $29 for two. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna order them off Temu. So I put that order in the other day because I do want to build a curing station for spray painting crankbaits and ploppers and all that fun stuff. I also ordered some wire bending pliers because I've been just using regular needle nose pliers and the outcome is no bueno. So wire bending pliers, you get a better circle on it and stuff. I'll show you when they come in. But yeah, this is freaking weird to get a fishing pole that's a spinning combo, a bait caster, and whatever the heck these pink scissors are in the mail. These are the most confusing things. If there's anybody out there who knows what the heck these are, why scissors would need a comb, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, I already said it. Down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.